What up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be showing Casey more Seinfeld for the first time, and this is the Cigar Store Indian.
I don't even know what to say.
What would you assume this could be about?
Well, I mean, since the time period, I guess you could either be talking about like a Native American or like an Indian from India.
Well, I won't say much. I'll just let the story play out in front of you. But as always, if you want to be ahead of our YouTube posting schedule or have access to our full interactions to Seinfeld, where you take a copy of your episode, sync it up with us, and watch it from beginning to end with no cuts, you can do so by checking out our Patreon. And as I've been saying the last few episodes, we're going back in time here, watching a lot of these other episodes of Seinfeld, as we're kind of making our way through like the highlights of the best seasons. Before we get Casey to the final season, we want to go pick off a few of those other episodes that we kind of glossed over. So leave your recommendations down in the comments below.
How would you describe the smell in this house?
Dandruff?
Ew, what?
So this is when George was still staying with his parents.
These aren't candies.
Did you use those? Now my parents are gonna know I had people over. Can't have any parties while they're out of town.
Oh my god. Like he's like a kid.
Wow! Who put this
Oh my
on
gosh.
a new table?
You didn't use a coaster.
Jerry, you left a stain!
The way he ran?
I'm having people over.
Winona's gonna be there?
I'll put in a good word for you.
Thanks, because I would really...
Scream!
Just put a coffee table book over it.
My parents don't read!
You know what would make a great coffee table book? A
The
coffee
origin.
table book about coffee tables.
In the shape of a coffee table.
I need something to read on the subway.
Yeah, read this.
TV guide.
A history of coffee tables.
She's reading it.
Celebrities and their coffee tables.
It's funny now you have the origin of when he came up with that idea.
Stop is famous for its gyros. You want one?
How are you gonna get something and get back on the train in time?
Well, they got to stand right out on the platform.
You're not gonna make it back on.
Highlighter
Excuse me?
to highlight the programs you plan to watch.
Oh, that's so creepy. I would move seats.
I've never seen a beautiful lady reading the guide.
The guide?
Literally, we saw that happen to somebody in Japan.
He stole his fucking sandwich, his fucking gyro.
That didn't happen in Japan.
Yeah,
The guy just got, like,
his head stuck in the door. And we're the only people who try to help.
he was fine.
Hey, maybe I should get Elaine something.
Why?
Well, you know, I didn't drive her home.
Oh, I see it.
What about this thing?
The Indian?
Yeah, you know, kind of a peace offering.
I can have the table ready for you on Monday.
All right, but no later, because my parents are coming back.
They left you home alone, huh?
On this particular Tuesday, you could have watched 6 hours of Lucy.
He loves TV.
The Lucy Show. Here's Lucy.
Literally, just get off at the next stop.
You're like, thank you. Keep that. Bye.
Miss, you forgot this.
Oh, no.
And you, Sylvia, for crying out loud, you're 45 minutes late.
Yeah. Is that your car out there?
But what?
You guys are obviously from Manhattan. I didn't think any cool guys lived in this neighborhood.
Well, they do now.
She's like, I see my opening.
Pair of deuces.
Which one's Winona?
Jerry!
Surprise!
Wow.
What is this? Hi, Jerry.
Hi, Winona. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ta-da! It's a Cigar Store Indian.
Well, how is it Cigar Store? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
We had a little fight this afternoon. Let's bury the hatchet. We smoke 'em peace pie.
I really should go. I don't blame you, Winona.
Oh my gosh!
Is she Native American? I feel like I could see that being a thing.
Are you out of your mind?
Oh,
Winona is a Native American.
Oh my gosh! I saw that coming.
Ah, is this your son in the bubble band?
No, that's me. May I show you the master bedroom?
That was quick.
Winona, it's Jerry Seinfeld. Listen, I really felt bad about what happened. I'd really like to apologize. Can I come up?
Can you save this?
Yo. Where did this come from?
Do you want it?
I can have this?
That seems like something Kramer would want.
I think if you spent any time with me at all, you'd see I'm very sensitive to these matters as well. You wouldn't be hungry by any chance, would you?
I guess I could go for a bite.
Excuse me, you must know where the Chinese restaurant is around here.
Why must I know?
Oh my god!
All about Chinaman for rotational restaurant.
Because you're the mailman, you would know the neighborhood.
It's late. I should probably just go home.
Oh no!
Hey, Jerry! Look what I got!
My like face is hurting from laughing.
Something about these older seasons just hit so hard.
I mean, aren't we all getting a little too sensitive?
Oh my god.
I mean, somebody asked me which way is Israel. I don't fly off the handle.
Stack should be bigger. Where's the TV guide?
He knew.
Oh my God! This was in our bed.
What is this?
Oh!
A prophylactic wrapper?
I thought he didn't know how to open those. Like a bag of chips.
He figured out a way.
You were having sex on our bed?
Who told you you could have sex in our bed?
Well, my bed is too small.
Where am I going to sleep?
What are you talking about?
I can't sleep in there.
Did you change the sheets?
That's it. You're grounded.
Can't ground me. I'm a grown man.
You want to live here? You respect the rules of our house.
I mean, that was pretty disrespectful.
I thought we'd eat at the Gentle Harvest.
Ooh, I love that place, but it's usually so crowded. Can we get a table?
Oh, don't worry, I made
Oh, my, you can't even say that!
I think he's just walking on eggshells right now.
And then, Nick tickets, floor seats.
How did you get these?
Got him on the street from a
A scalper. Scalpers gonna take tickets and they sell it for it.
That took me a second.
Wait a second, you got the Mark McEwen TV guide. Could I have this?
Sure, take it.
Thanks.
No, there you go.
All right, well, I will personally go out to Queens and deliver his Al Roker TV guide to him.
What'd you do with the one you took?
What is he doing with it?
Was he humming the I Love Lucy tune?
What did he say? Your boss. Didn't you tell him about the coffee table book?
It is such a dumb idea.
I thought it was a pretty good idea.
And on the cover is a built-in coaster.
How do you just walk into a house and take a TV guide?
He's still on the TV guide.
Hello.
Oh
Is Elaine
no.
home?
Oh my gosh.
She's my son's friend.
I made her this very special gift.
What did he do?
It's a bouquet of paper
Oh my gosh,
from her TV
that's-
guide.
My TV
Creepy.
Rip to shreds!
Next stop, Queensboro Plaza.
Gyro. Oh, by the way, that TV guide I gave you, I need it back. I'm doing a report on minorities in the media, and I wanted to use that interview with Al Roker.
Then why'd you give it away?
She's already on her way to give it to George's father.
I really need it back.
You can't give something and then take it back. I mean, what are you... a person that...
It's funny because I know the phrase, but I don't know it exactly.
You mean like an Indian giver?
That's what I was gonna say a giving Indian. That's not right, I don't think. Oh gosh, that's just... I don't know why that was so gross to me, but it was.
I like the special fall preview issues the best.
Why is he still here?
Elaine! Hello!
Oh, like call the cops.
You look scrumptious.
What is this? He got stains all over it.
What the hell did you do? You can't talk to her like that.
I'll talk to her any way I want.
Oh my god.
Elaine, let's go.
Wow, there's a lot.
Excuse me, are you selling this Indian?
It's Elaine's boss right now.
I'm just redecorating my office in a southwestern motif, and this would be perfect.
Wow.
Yeah. Could you help me bring it up to my office? I'm right next door, Pendant Publishing.
Pendant Publishing.
So this is how he makes the connection to get the coffee
The
table
coffee
book
table
made.
book.
What are you doing in here with that?
Well, it's a business transaction.
Listen, petty cash just had 10s and 20s. Go ahead, count it.
It's a business expense.
You know, I was just admiring your coffee table out there in the hall.
I had that custom made for me in Santa Fe.
You mind if I use it in my book?
What book?
Well, I'm doing a coffee table book on coffee tables.
He's gonna be into it, obviously.
This is the kind of idea you should be coming in with.
my gosh.
And you could have gave him the statue too.
Indian really completes the room.
Here's a Western theme going on.
I know this coffee table. It's George Costanza's. I haven't seen George for a while. He must be working very hard.
George doesn't work. He's a bum. That's why he lives at home with us.
He does?
Oh my gosh.
What's the matter?
What do you think is the matter? I've been assigned to work on Kramer's coffee table book.
Next stop, Queensboro Plaza.
You want gyro?
Elaine!
Oh no!
Guess your boyfriend's gonna have to catch the next train.
It's all Roker.
Oh!
He's not my boyfriend.
He's not? Interesting.
Oh my That one was really funny.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Going back and watching some of these episodes, like I said, the last two that we watched, specifically this one and then the smelly car, they just have like a certain flair to them that they're just so funny. And like we've seen some of the ones from season 8, obviously, because that's where I think Larry David left the show, that they still have like some punchy moments, but there was just so much that was so funny in these 2 episodes that we watched.
I really like, I think more specifically in this one, but in a lot of these kind of episodes as well, I really like the moments where everything kind of comes together. Like when they were all at George's parents' house and like the guy from the train and then like Elaine showed up and like all of them together and then it all kind of like coincides with everything else that's been happening. Those are like some of the best moments too.
Yeah, it was 2 moments in this show. There was the moment with Winona coming down to talk to Jerry.
Yes,
and then him asking the postman, like, hey, where's the Chinese restaurant? And then Kramer driving by doing what he was doing.
It's like they all intertwine and it's just so good.
It's like so chaotic.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to make a reference to a movie that may not have any sort of like connection for anyone who hasn't seen it, but there's a movie called Crazy Stupid Love. And there's like a moment at the end of that movie that feels like a moment in Seinfeld where all these kind of things just kind of converge.
David Lindhagen is what I was
going to say. That reminds me of these types of moments that Seinfeld captures that so much. Where it's just so chaotic. It's so funny. It's like, oh my gosh, there's like so much going on, but it's all just freaking hilarious. I think there was a couple moments in this episode.
Unrelated, but Crazy Stupid Love is an underrated kind of like rom-com type movie. That one's really good.
I think that's my favorite rom-com. Yeah.
Very good.
And I will say this is kind of just irrelevant to Seinfeld, but just TV Guide. I feel like that was a little bit before my time. I know that it was there, but my recollection of TV Guide was the channel. Do you remember the channel that you had to sit there and watch? And it's like, you know, just going. And then if you miss your channel trying to see what's coming up next, you had to like wait for it to get all the way back to the next channel.
And then eventually it did where you can like press guide on the like thing and then you just can go like that.
Well, I think when they started getting like DVRs and stuff like that. But before the era when you had to actually set your VCR to record some shit, like man, kids don't realize what the struggle that we had to go through nowadays. Doesn't that feel so weird? Because I feel like parents before us were like, oh, look at these kids. They could sit there and see this little freaking TV channel go and just show everything that they're showing. And then you just kind of take for granted the next thing and the next thing and the next thing.
I feel like the channel thing, I vaguely remember it, but I feel like that even was a little bit before my time too.
Showing my age. But like I said before the episode, if you want to be ahead of our YouTube posting schedule, Patreon is where to do it, and also drop your recommendations for other Seinfeld episodes that took place between season 1 and season 8, and maybe we'll pick it for next time.